had a pretty productive Sunday. I got my alignment down pat. I mean, I'm really, really, really happy with that. I got my running boards on. Had a nice trip to the ATM, and apparently the ATMs now are so high up because of all the SUV heights. So people like me, I can't read the damn screen for one. I can barely reach the screen. Anyway, so I had to take my 5-point harness off just to, make a deposit. That was fun. And then when I left there, I went to racetrack, get a Mountain Dew, and of course the Dew came out like basically clear with a faint tint of yellow. And so I asked the lady, can you fix the Mountain Dew, please? Because I want a fountain drink. And she's like, it's gonna be about 5 minutes. So I, sat around for about 5 minutes. About 2 minutes into it, a dude comes up to me, and I don't know what it was. My long hair, my Aerosmith shirt, but he says, that your vet out there? And there's 12 other people in the store. And I go, yeah. And he goes, I used to have a 77. And then we got to talking. And pretty soon, that was like 15 minutes. So I get my due, go to walk outside, and I walk outside, and there's some dudes hanging around my vet, and one of them's like, hey, you do this work? You know how to do interior work? Come over here and look at my truck, and I need to do this dash, and I'm about to pay $7,000 somebody to paint my truck. And he's a nice guy. Apparently he must live in my neighborhood, because on the way back I noticed he was behind me, and I thought he might be following me because he turned into my neighborhood, and there's only the only people going to my neighborhood are people living in my neighborhood generally. I mean, there's no out streets, it's just two inlets to the whole neighborhood. So anyway, but when I made my turn onto my street, he kept on going, so it wasn't that he was following me, he must also live in the hood. But that took the whole trip to just go get a Mountain Dew took about 55 minutes. But, I'm kind of used to it with this car. So then, hang out with grandkids. Then they go down for a nap. And then they didn't want to take a nap. And then finally, I decided, okay, finally they're done with their nap. It's dinner time, but I want another Mountain Dew. So I go to 7-Eleven. And sure enough, 3 guys there talking to me. And I'm like, yeah, I really got to go, bye. But it was a productive day.